think it's safe to say we all have that one brawler that we just hate. Like whether they're a hard counter to the brawler you main or their super is just so annoying to deal with. Like Lou in Hot Zone. His super make me want to toss my phone out the window. It's like his super lasts for half the game. I'm being serious. So I went on the Brawl Stars Reddit page to see what brawlers the community hate the most. And they had a lot to say. Keep in mind, I'll only be covering a certain amount of brawlers in this video. Basically, the ones with the most comments and votes. And I'll probably throw a couple of brawlers in there that I just personally hate. Damn. Starting off with Poco. He's honestly a really strong support brawler that can be versatile when needed. A good Poco can relatively kill any brawler with low HP or a brawler that rely heavily on close range combat pretty easy, because I would say his range and damage output is pretty decent, and on top of the self heals he can give himself and his teammates, most of the time it's super difficult to kill a good Poco. He just won't die. Now, no one really said anything bad about him besides someone that just said Poco goes loco. Don't even dare ask him. You know what? I'ma ask him anyway. Poco, are you loco?
Yeah.
Next up, we got Brock. He's a marksman brawler and probably one of my favorite brawlers to use on a long range map. And come on, look at my boy haircut. Who wouldn't want to look this fresh in a match? Not only is he fresh, he can easily shred through any brawler HP, dealing up to 2300 damage per rocket, while also having the ability to break any structure with this gadget called rocket fuel. I would have to say he's every tosser brawler worst nightmare, because without any walls protecting them, it's basically a game over. Now Brock got a handful of votes. Someone said, I hate Brock. You know what? I don't blame you. Although I love using Brock, but going up against him is so annoying sometimes. And y'all know those little fire marks he leaves on the ground after each shot? It's a whole inconvenience. You know how many times I died from that? Too many. Someone else said, why does Brock look like that? Cut my boy some slack. Having a crooked afro and a patchy beard is not easy. I'm here for you, Brock. We'll find a barber together. And with the next brawler, we have Nita. Someone said, Nita's annoying, and so is that stupid pet of hers. Okay, I'ma assume you had a really bad experience on Heist against a really good Nita. But honestly, I feel your pain, because Nita Hypercharged Bear feel like you're deadass fighting Broly. Huh? Like bro, at this point, do we need a scouter when we go up against a high elo Nita? Because that bear be tanking damage. Like what's your power level? Are you sure you're a regular bear?
Huh?
Okay, all jokes aside, Nita is a pretty average brawler on most game modes in my opinion. I rarely see her getting any hate until you get into like a rank match of Heist. Speaking of Heist, Jessie is also another hated brawler on that game mode, and I can say it with confidence. I'm a Jessie #1 hater. I purposely make an effort to target her all game, but it looks like I'm not the only one that feels this way. Someone said, I want to punt Jessie to the moon. Absolutely frick that girl. You know, totally understandable, my guy. While you're at it, can you do me a small favor? Punt that turret to the moon too. Because Jessie turret make me want to just... And her recoil spring gadget turns her turret into a whole sentry gun from Call of Duty. Whoever helped Jessie build Scrappy needs to go to jail! Supercell, nerf Jessie please. But if there's one brawler that needs nerfs, it'll be our next most voted brawler by the community, Dynamite. Someone said, me personally, I'd gladly delete Dynamite and his stun gadget from existence. At this point, I think we all feel that way. Getting stunned by his gadget is not fun. Like especially when he hit you with the stun, then super you combo. It's the most painful thing to experience. Like you're literally getting a front row seat to watching this dude Dynamite turn you into dust. Speaking of dust, apparently a lot of y'all think my man Mike outfit is dusty because someone said, dude, Mike got no drip. Do y'all think that's true? Actually, let's go rate my boy outfit right now. Okay, let's see. So he got a yellow miner hat with the headlamp. Yo, Mike, can you stay still? I'm trying to rate your outfit. Never mind. L outfit. But for the next brawler, and probably one of the most hated tossers by a majority of the community, is Tick. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I used to main Tick, so I know how much chaos this little robot can cause. And he's hands down one of the best brawlers to crowd control in my opinion. On top of that, his super and his hypercharge cycle so quick, so you can literally just keep spamming your super. Yeah, I know, he's annoying. Someone said, Tick be throwing stuff at me from 500 miles away. I hate it. I'm not gonna lie, this is way too true. Tick range is actually crazy. For the next brawler, we have Rico, the robot that actually rizzed up Piper. I'm actually being serious. Rico really rizzed her up.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
But although he bagged a McGrill that know how to cook, he's been getting cooked by the Reddit community. Someone said, I can't stress how much I hate Rico mains. Trust me, you're not alone. Any Rico mains on a map with some walls, they just start acting like a whole YN with some black Air Forces on.
Man, you stupid bitch.
And just his overall kit is so busted. He can outrange almost anyone, his damage output is insane, and his gadget Bouncy Castle increases his survivability. I can honestly understand why people pick him, and also at the same time, why people hate going up against him. For the next brawler, we have Daryl. I think we can all agree that he made it on his list because of one thing, his new super remodel. Instead of one role, Daryl now gets 2 roles for his super. In fact, the only comments I was seeing was about how much everyone hated his barrel roll super, which honestly, I do as well. Especially on gem grab, like the moment he roll away with all the gems, you most likely not catching him. Like Daryl really be zooming. Like bro, are you trying to audition for Fast and the Furious? But if there's someone faster than Daryl, it would be our next brawler, Chuck. Someone said Chuck is annoying, especially in Heist, and he have no good skins. Yeah, his skins aren't the best.
Trash.
And you're absolutely right. Chuck is so annoying in Heist, or honestly, even in Hot Zone, but specifically single point hot zones, like the map Ring of Fire. Like, let's be honest, I think we're all victims of Chuck breaking our ankles. Next up, we got Bo. Literally all the votes were spamming the same exact comments, invisible mines. Yeah, Bo definitely get carried by the mines he throw down. Hey, can we get rid of his tripwire gadget? Next, we got Pam. We all know Pam for probably being the only support brawler that get outclassed in every aspect. Majority of her votes came from people literally hating the fact that she don't give off enough heals like the other support brawlers. And let's be honest, that's sorta true. I mean, you probably only play her because of her mastery title. Like, come on, who wouldn't want to get this? Next up, we have Grom. 2 things that make this brawler annoying: maps with walls and his radio chat gadget. Grom did get a handful of votes. One person said, my teammate always used Grom. I hate it. Well, I think it's time for you to unfriend him. Yes, like right now. And someone also said, guys, why does Grom have nice arms? Huh? But speaking of buff brawlers, we got Frank. Surprisingly, no one really said anything bad about Frank on this list, besides someone just saying, why does Frank swing his hammer so slow? Honestly, I don't know what's worse, Frank swinging his hammer slow or when he stopped moving every time he attacks. You know what? They're both worse. But hey, at least Supercell made one brawler stronger when they're standing still, and that brawler is Mandy. Let's be honest, there's not really much to say about her, besides Mandy just getting lucky by spawn killing you and your teammates on knockout. It's actually a terrible thing to experience. Mandy mains, stop doing that. Next, we got Gale. Now at this point, you guys should know I'm a Gale main, so sometimes I can be a little biased when it comes to him, but I cannot deny the fact that Gale can be a pain in the butt to go up against. I mean, he's so versatile, like he can counter so many brawlers. And not only that, he's good in basically every game mode. Mr. P, can you please get my boy vacation? Now, Gale did get a handful of votes. Someone said, I cannot express how much I hate his slowing star power. All I can do for you right now is just pray for you. Just go outside and get some fresh air, because you gon' need it. Next, we got Squeak. I think it's safe to say your own teammates is the reason why Squeak is so annoying to deal with. Let me elaborate on that. When Squeak blobs hit you, they stick to you. And for some reason, every time my teammates get hit with the Squeak blob, they run directly to me. Like, bro, why are you running to me? Go the opposite way! Next, we got Lily. We could have both guessed that she was gonna make it on this list because of one thing, her vanishing gadget. That's literally it. I'm so serious. Next up, we have Fang. People hate him because he kicks people in the face really hard. Okay, besides that, Fang is actually a fairly balanced brawler, and to be honest, he's sort of hard to master. Like, actually using him effectively is pretty challenging, especially in a high elo lobby. For those who don't know what that means, it basically just means your lobby is full of high skilled players. But Fang barely got any bad comments. Someone just said, I wonder why Fang is always eating popcorn. Well, my good friend, Fang actually works at the movie theater. But the real question is, how many pairs of shoes does Fang have? Because if you look closely, his shoes come off every time he kicks. And where's your socks? And next, we have a brawler that actually needs shoes. It's Buzz. Ain't no way you just walked out the house with those feet out. Oh! Buzz is another close range assassin like Fang, except instead of getting kicked in the chest, you get hit with his torpedo throw. Someone said, dude, why is Buzz so annoying in Brawl Ball with this hypercharge? I agree. It's like once I see Buzz pop his hypercharge, and I see him from a distance swinging in like he's Spider-Man or something, I always use my GG spray because I know I'm about to get cooked. But no brawler is more annoying in Brawl Ball than Ems. If you see an Ems in your Brawl Ball match, it can either go good or bad. But my luck is terrible, so for me, most of the time, it goes really bad. I would have to say, Ems is really strong on any objective-based games, and especially on open maps, like Backyard Bowl. Her range and damage output is actually crazy. Like, I don't know what's in her hairspray, because dang, is that acid? Now, Ems did get a lot of votes. Someone said, Ems should start saying, hashtag, I take no skill. Someone else said, I hope Poco block her number. Wait, does Poco even text Ems? Because from what I heard, she's obsessed with him, and he's not even aware of it. I mean, look at her phone. She got Poco on her lock screen, and she even got a little charm of him. W Poco, he got Riz for real. But I don't think no one is a more obsessed brawler than Colette. I'm actually serious. In her bio, it says Colette has collected every single figurine, plushie, and toy of every single brawler. Is she obsessed? Obsessed is a understatement. She's crazy! But besides that, I would have to say Colette has came a long way. Like when she was first released, she couldn't kill nobody. Not even one of those little robots in the boss fight event. She was trash. But now is a whole different story. Thanks Supercell for making our life hard. But a brawler that makes my life hard is Clancy. He's a fairly new brawler that's a damage dealer, and when they say he's a damage dealer, they mean it. Clancy can legit shred through any tank brawler. He's so broken. He only got 4 votes, but one comment stood out to me that I just had to put it in a video. Someone said, why does Clancy hate humans so much? He's a human too. That's a pretty good question. Clancy, what's wrong with you? Get therapy, please. Next up, we got Mortis. There's not much to say, besides, we just hate him. Now, Mortis got a ton of votes from the community, actually being pretty high up on the list of being one of the most hated brawlers. Someone said,
Mortis mains are so cocky. They think they're all that.
You know, you're not wrong. Every time I see a Mortis, I just wanna... Next, we got Miko. I think it's safe to say they need to delete this brawler. Like, I'm actually being serious. There's no way you could convince me that his star power monkey business is even fair. Like, why is it in the game? It literally let Miko steal ammo from you. The amount of votes and comments I've seen on Miko is insane. Like, I actually don't even want to show a comment. The Reddit community really be wildin'. Next up, we got Kit. If you want to learn how to ruin someone's day, just run Kit, because just looking at his face ruined my day. Someone said, I hate when my teammates don't help me kill Kit. You know what you need to do? Report every single one of them. I'm just kidding, don't do that. But watching your teammates get done in by a Kit should be a crime. But at least we can see Kit when he attacks you, because this next brawler can literally kill you while being invisible. And that brawler is Leon. I personally respect a good Leon I go up against, because he actually takes skill and a little bit of IQ to be effective with him. Leon made it pretty high up on the list with over 20 votes. Somebody said, I'm so sick and tired of Leon jump scaring me. You're not alone. I think we all feel that way. Leon, you gotta chill, bro. And where's your parents? For the next brawler, we have Surge. He's probably one of the best damage dealers in the game right now. You can literally put Surge in any situation, and he'll somehow still end up being extremely effective on the team. All his gadgets and star powers are pretty well rounded, but his super is so annoying. Now, Surge did get a respectable amount of votes on this list. Someone said, Surge make me want to throw a hot honey bun at him. And for the last brawler on this list that got voted for being the #1 most hated brawler is Edgar. You see, a lot of people either hate him or love him, but I think the community hate him a little more. Edgar was released as a free brawler back in 2020 for the Brawler Days event, and I think we can all agree that Supercell made a huge mistake by making him free, because we ended up experiencing the Edgar apocalypse, and it was pretty bad. I mean, we just got out of one. Buzz Lightyear was so broken. I'm glad those days are over. But my final question to you, what brawler do you hate the most? Let me know. Comment down below.